Hi, I'm on the Crystal Mozart on the Danube in Austria, and we're here with Walter Littlejohn, who is the managing director of Crystal River Cruises, which is the newest entrant in the market in the luxury segment of the river cruise industry. And Walter, what is the Crystal difference is what I want to talk to you a little bit about, and what makes this luxury. And I guess the first question I have is, what's the difference in the ship itself, the Crystal Mozart, which was, you have a completely refurbished the ship to make it incredibly different from what it was.
That's right, James. We remastered the Crystal Mozart. We took her from the bare steel and basically put the Crystal Ocean experience onto this beautiful river yacht. She's twice as wide as any other river cruise ship, which is what makes her so special from a size perspective. But when you're talking about luxury, what really makes her special is the fact that we took the essence of Crystal, the 26 years of heritage that we have of serving luxury customers, and we put that on the ship. So it means that she's actually staffed twice as much as any other river cruise ship. We have 92 service staff for 154 guests. We have 4 restaurants. We have the largest spa afloat with 2 fitness centers and treatment rooms.
Well, that was amazing. I have to tell you that the spa itself, I've never seen that on a river cruise ship.
Yeah, it's just amazing. And with the indoor pool and the fact that we offer over 20 different treatment services for our guests, staffed by 3 dedicated spa professionals, it really gives the guests an opportunity to explore and relax in a way that you can't find on any other river cruise vessel.
And you mentioned the dining, of course, and you have, I believe 3 major dining options on board. Talk about those a bit.
We actually have 4.
4, so, okay, I stand corrected. Okay.
So we have our quintessential main restaurant, which has true open seating dining. That's called the Waterside Restaurant, and that's available for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We're doing farm-to-table dining, so we're sourcing the food locally, preparing it fresh a la minute. But we also have our bistro concept, which is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast and lunch are sort of like a Viennese cafe with local specialties, served buffet style. But then at dinner, we offer a tapas menu that also has Austrian and German specialties. It's casual, just make a reservation to go in there, and of course there's no charge. We have our vintage room concept where we're pairing vintage wines with Michelin star inspired cuisine, much like what you can get in a restaurant but at a higher level. And then our 4th option is Blue, which is a beautiful restaurant at the back of the ship overlooking the stern where we store our water yacht with great vistas out on the scenery, and that's open for lunch.
Yeah, that's a great wide variety. I've actually tried them all, and they're all fantastic, and they have, as you said, farm to table and very sort of an Austrian accent, I would say. Now, besides dining, of course, where we're staying, the accommodations and the rooms and suites that you have are completely refurbished in a very elegant style, I have to say. Talk a little bit about those accommodations.
Yeah, so it is an all-suite vessel, with the smallest suite being 219 square feet, and the largest being 883 square feet, which is a 2-bedroom suite, 2-bathroom. The suites, we took the essence of our latest ship, the Crystal Esprit, and we basically put the color tones and palettes of the Esprit onto the Mozart, but with amenities like the king-size bed, butler service in every suite, regardless of which category you're in. We have the wonderful digital iPad directories where guests can order a variety of services right from their fingertips. We have an espresso machine in every suite, and of course the suites come with mini refrigerators stocked with soft drinks as well as wine and bottled water.
And of course you have those famous Toto washlet toilets too in the bathrooms, right?
Yeah, the Toto toilets are a big hit. It's got the personal washing system. It has a warming seat so that during the winter time when we're doing our Christmas markets cruises, you'll be assured that you have a nice warm seat to sit on and so forth.
Well, good enough for the cruise alone, let me tell you. But now the accommodations are superb and very elegant, and I guess I want to ask also about the activities that you have on board and also ashore during your various shore excursions. Talk a little bit about those if you could.
Yeah, so both ashore and on board, we're making an effort to be really unique in the marketplace. And so from an onboard perspective, we have an entertainment program that's really unrivaled in the river cruise industry, We are bringing on local high-quality entertainers, so we're featuring jazz trios, local vocalists. We're not doing the typical like papa bands and things of that sort. We're trying to bring it to a higher caliber, and we have our onboard entertainer, much like we have on our Crystal Ocean ships. We have an onboard entertainer on the Crystal River ships as well. Ashore, what we're doing is we're trying to offer unique insider access experiences that guests can't find on their own. So one of those events would be, as an example, we have an exclusive arrangement with the Belvedere Palace, and we're doing a signature event with a beautiful Mozart and Strauss concert that's held right in the marble hall of the Belvedere Palace. So the guests have an opportunity to actually go through the art gallery and see some of Austria's greatest artworks.
Sure. It's the Klimt paintings, and including the one where the famous Woman in Gold was. Right. Absolutely.
It's a $100 million piece of art. Our guests get to see right up front and center before they go into the Marble Hall to enjoy the concert.
Right, and you also have a Michelin restaurant program as well, right?
Correct. Every Crystal River guest gets a complimentary experience at a local Michelin star restaurant. We have the meal paired with fine wines, and we include the transfer and the gratuities. So it's an all-inclusive experience for the guests, compliments of Crystal.
And my last question really has to do with how all-inclusive this vessel is, and indeed all of Crystal River ships. Can you talk a little bit about that, please?
Yeah, so it is a completely all-inclusive experience. We include all the fine wines, unlimited beverages, gratuities, both ashore and on board, the activities as well, multiple options for shore excursions. The only thing additional the guests really have to pay for are any custom services that they want, like if they go on a flight-seeing helicopter or something of that sort.
And of course, spa services, right?
Spa services, correct.
Well, Walter, this is an amazing ship. I know there were a lot of doubters in the market of what you could be doing with a ship that is, I think, what, 30 years old?
Correct. She'll be 30 years old next year.
It does not look like it's 30 years old. It looks brand new. It's one of the largest river ships afloat, and good luck with that. And then, of course, you'll have 4 more coming online next year, right?
That's correct, yeah. We have 4 ships, 2 coming in 2017, 2 in 2018, and they'll do the Rhine and the Danube. They'll be 135 meters long, but they'll have a very unique distinction in the marketplace in and of themselves. They will be the first all-suite, all-balcony river cruise ships ever, with no accommodations at the Swan View level. They'll all be on deck 2 and above, so it really makes them a very unique vessels.
Yeah, and that is a difference here. There is, as you said, a Swan level, but it's still an elegant accommodation. And I forgot one question. Talk about the itineraries on the Danube for this particular ship.
Yeah, so again, another distinction with Crystal River, and in particular Crystal Mozart. So first off, she sails round trip from Vienna, which is really wonderful. It makes it very easy access points from most points in North America and so forth. But we also programmed our itinerary so that our guests have more time in port. So we do more overnights and more extended stays in ports than any other river cruise line. So in fact, on Crystal Mozart, she has overnights in Vienna, Budapest, and Passau, 3 nights in Vienna in particular, so it's wonderful. And then we do extended stays in some of the other smaller ports like Linz and Dürnstein, Melk, and so forth.
Fantastic. Well, again, congratulations on the new Crystal Mozart. We'll be looking forward to the ships next year, and it's been great to be on this cruise this time.
Terrific. So glad you enjoyed it. Thanks, James.
I'm James Schillinglaw for Insider Travel Videos.